Hello, this is Mike Smith. I'm going to do a short video on saying yes to life. So in I'm going to call it a spiritual path. As we go through a spiritual path, we are told at some point, say yes to life. Well, saying yes to life does not mean that you say yes to everything. It doesn't mean that you say, oh yes, I'm going to allow your Uncle Fred to come over my house, and he's very obnoxious, and he's so obnoxious that I'm just going to say yes to him. Even though I can't stand the guy, I'm going to say yes that he's allowed to come over the house. That doesn't mean, that's not the spiritual path. It's not what it is. That's not what saying yes to life means. So if you don't want Uncle Fred coming over, then you say, no, I'm not allowing this. I don't like his behavior. I don't like being around him. I choose not to do this. We can't ignore the heart. We can't ignore the mind. We can't ignore the senses that we have here. Saying yes to life means you say yes to presence. Yes to the presence that is appearing as everything. Yes to this presence. When you say yes to the presence, then you then become presence completely. And in this presence, you can then say the words no, because the words no are also presence. And you can say the words yes, and the words yes are also presence. So you have yes and no. All those are taking place, but it's being watched now from a place of presence. So saying yes to life basically takes you out of this area up here, which is what we call the object world, where it's all objects, where it's a separate you going into a yes, no, and it shifts you, saying yes to life then shifts you into pure consciousness and presence, where you become I am presence. This is where we say love is, I am presence. And then from that presence you can see that all choices that are made up here and all the things that spin around up in this area up here, all these that take place, they are all presence as well. And that's the yes and the no and the I don't know. And that's the polarities, all the polarities of up and down, left and right. All those different things take place. So choose peace. Fall into presence, stillness. Fall into home, the open home. And this is what you are. And by falling into that, then these choices that come along and the decisions that are made, which you don't make anyway, they just come along. So then something says no, and that's acceptable. And that is living life. That's saying yes to presence and seeing everything as presence. Have a good day.